Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Yayo Sims, and today I am making the Midwest princess herself, Miss Chappell Roan. Since like last summer, I guess, I've been kind of slowly but surely making the pop girlies and some custom content to go along with them. Actually, my very first piece of custom content was some Chappell Roan posters. They look kind of terrible now to me, so don't go look at them. But I knew I'd have to come back and like actually do some more. And so today I'm making her, and I honestly think I kind of ate. I think I got her face. Like, it kind of does actually look like her. But I also don't like to make them look too realistic. Like, some people are really good at nailing, like in Creative Sim, like making them look exactly like the person they're supposed to be. I'm not that good at it, so it's just kind of inspired by, but for inspired by, I think it looks pretty good. I've seen other people's chappels. Shut up, let me not be mean. Anyway, yeah, so I of course am incapable of doing anything on a small scale, so this is 12 looks of hers, and originally it was supposed to be more. Like, this is actually me editing myself. But yeah, so I'll go through and like do the outfits, and then at the end I'll do her makeup, just because I don't know, it's like a lot and I work kind of crazy, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I just really love Chappell. I remember the first time I heard Pink Pony Club, it actually like rewired my brain. This was a couple years ago. This was when she hadn't gone on tour with Olivia Rodrigo yet. But I heard the song and it was just like everything I like in music. It was kind of like, you know, it's like really like happy and upbeat, you know, like the music itself, like the guitar solos and everything, it's like really fun, but it's also like kind of sad, but like in a happy way, if that makes sense, because it's like she's obviously like having this complicated relationship with her mom. Like, her mom is really judging her, but she's like, I don't care, like this is what makes me happy and I'm gonna keep doing it. So it's like kind of bittersweet, I guess. It's just like bold defiance, and I don't know, I just really loved it. It's also just kind of like not disco-y, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that it reminds me of ABBA, which is my favorite band. But it just like blew my mind, so I was just like immediately a fan and just like devoured all the rest of her music. Like, this was even before the album came out, and it was just like everything was like singles, and I was like, wow, this is dope. And then when she was going to open for Olivia Rodrigo, I was like, oh my god, like I have to go, because obviously I love Olivia Rodrigo as well. And the tickets where I was at the time were like $300, and I was like, I don't know if I can swing that, so I didn't end up going. And then, of course, she had her, like, big boom, maybe, like, a year later or something. And I was like, oh, now I'm definitely never going to be able to see Chappell for less than $300. So, kind of womp-womp on that one. But it's so crazy, like, her meteoric rise, like her success, like it's just been so wild. I can't wrap my brain around it. Like, I don't even know how she must be dealing with it, because it did feel like kind of overnight everyone was talking about her, but obviously like that wasn't the case. She'd been working at it for a really long time. But it was just wild to see, like, especially during the summer when she's like on the festival circuit, and it was like every single time at a new festival, it was like the crowd was just larger and larger and larger. Like, some of those photos are really insane. Oh yeah, that reminds me, my friend and I were going to, we were gonna like hang out one day, and I had seen on Instagram like a day or two prior, Chappell put on her story, she like mentioned this bar near here in New York, like the Stonewall Inn, and it like looked like she was saying that she was gonna be there, and then like the Stonewall Inn also like posted that, and we were like, oh my gosh, like we need to go. So I like went hella early because I was like, there's gonna be a line, and of course there was. And that was also Governor's Ball weekend, like when she was gonna be there, right? And so we're like all lined up, and like everyone's like talking about it and stuff, and we're like, yeah, this is so crazy. But I mean, like, she posted it on her story, like she's gonna show up and she'll just like go do Governor's Ball after. And so we get in, and they have like some merch for like free. So like I have a hat and I have a little fan that I snagged, which was really exciting. And they like start playing the album, and everyone's like singing, and we're like drinking and stuff, and we're like, okay, cool, when is she gonna show up? We're like fully expecting like at any moment she's like, okay, surely she's gonna come out when they play Pink Pony Club. Okay, they already played it. Well, they're gonna play Good Luck Babe, and she's gonna come out. Okay, they already played it. Oh, Naked in Manhattan, because we're in New York. Oh, they just played it. And so we were like, and then we made it through the whole album, and we're like, huh? And we're like asking the people who work there, and like the guy who brought in the merch, who I assume is like part of her team, and everyone was being like really coy, like didn't know what was going on. And then they opened the upstairs, and there's like a stage there, so we're like, oh, okay, we like rush up there, and we're like packed in there like sardines. We're like waiting, we're like chanting her name, we're like, yeah, totally, and like nothing is happening. And we're like, I mean, we were there for a while too, just like waiting. Like, I did not want to give up hope, but obviously we had to like call it after, I don't know, 2 hours or something. And then of course come to see that she's like fully painted green Statue of Liberty at Governor's Ball. And I'm like, oh duh, she was never going to come. Like, that must have taken all day to do that body paint. So that was like as close, I think, as I ever got. But I got some free merch out of it and a couple of Instagram followers. So it was still fun. But yeah, I don't know. I really love her. You know what's crazy too? We have like the first time I saw the Hot to Go music video, there was just like one move that she did, and I was like, she's a Pisces. I know she's a Pisces. And I looked it up, and sure enough, she is. But then I thought, what was really, because I'm a Pisces, and I think it's hard for me to like see when someone else is a Pisces, because I don't know, it's like that mirror is too close, I guess. But she just like did something that I was like, oh, that's what I would do for that. Like, she's got to be a Pisces. And yeah, and so she is, but then she's also a Scorpio moon, just like me. So I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. But I think I don't know, I just think that's really cool because I love astrology and I love Chappell, and I just thought that was a really neat connection. And I just I love supporting fellow Pisces. But yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe stop talking and we'll just watch the rest of it. I'm going to put the links to like all the outfits and stuff. I'm gonna do like a resource list. I'll probably have that up on my Patreon, but I'll link that down below. And yeah, so like I said, I have Chappell merch. I'm not sure at the moment of recording. I don't know how I'm going to release everything or in what order, but there will be, obviously, like, you'll be able to download this Chappell with like 2 outfits, and I'll also have merch that I made, so it's like a couple of shirts and the Midwest Princess hat. And I'm making the Pink Pony Club, so you'll be able to download that as well, although that will have a lot of CC. don't come for me. And like I said, my very first posters are also Chappell, and they're up there, but they're not that great. So, but yeah, I really hope that you guys have liked this. I don't often do this in Create a Sim videos. Sometimes I do, but I don't know if you guys like it. I mean, let me know if you do, if you don't, if you're like, shut up, play the hits. Give us more, show us more lots, show us more of the series. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so what I normally do on here is my Spotlight Dreams series. I'm about like halfway through the series. So that's cool. If you'd want to check that out, I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I really hope you guys have liked this video so far. And you can check me out on any other social medias. It's the same at Yayo Sims. And yeah, come say hi. I would love that. And all right, that's all. Thanks. Bye.